was 10.
Episode 10, ending in more of a cliffhanger annoying thing than the following one. Jesus Christ. Previous one. Fuck. Alright, so this one, pretty good. Gunfights galore. Fleeing things. I don't know. Where to start this one?
They end up behind the bar, broken glass. I got you. He's holding Mercedes Knight, Detective Mercedes Knight.
Misty Knight.
Misty Detective Knight is behind the bar.
He's clutching her.
He's clutching.
The world is unloading, so there's no cops seemingly here. It's all people with automatic weapons that have no regard for her safety.
At the unarmed
They all know that he's invulnerable to bullets, yet they're all doing nothing but shooting.
Yeah, there's no excuse at this point, because it's like literally, what's his name?
It's gone viral showing he's not harmed by bullets.
And Diamondbacks, like, these are Diamondbacks thugs or whatever.
Yes.
So they either have the fancy bullets.
Which they don't.
Or they shouldn't even bother shooting him, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Full of innocent people.
You're trying to rally to your cause.
I just want things not to be dumb. So,
well, we traveled a distance in this very short episode.
This started after he just got healed, and he destroyed the barn of the dude who fixed him up because he found out that Riva, his love of his life, was a lying bitch, and she was in on it like the whole time, and that's fucked up.
They play these like logs where she's like, suspect, subject Lucas is blah blah blah.
Well, no,
blah,
the first one makes it seem like, oh, she liked me, even from the beginning. Then it's like, Subject 45 seems like he'll be a perfect candidate for the death pits. What?
And he says, like, okay, play this one. All right, play number 7. And he's like, play number 40. And she's like, really? What? And then, and by then she's just like, he's beginning to unravel. We have concerns about his viability for the. And it's very like,
it's God. Gross.
But okay, so on the one hand, I totally love how so much of Jessica Jones and the Luke Cage thing was all planted to like eventually lead us here, and that's super awesome. Because like Jessica Jones still felt like it was about Jessica Jones, but we still saw so much about Riva and him and like how this all now plays out here or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? That's awesome. However, at the same time now, like I'm not really clear on how long they were together and how much of this life being a lie they had. Like, did she run away with him to keep an eye on him after he escaped? Because like
even if it wasn't all a lie, it was all based on a tremendous lie.
Okay.
And at some point, she should have told him.
Yes. I feel like she
now
should
I'm
get that
wondering
chance.
if he'll go back and see Jessica Jones and be like, thanks for killing that bitch.
Or something. Well, no, but she's still. Well, no, because the jump drive, right? Jessica got it because that was what Kilgrave wanted.
Yeah.
What happened there?
I forget.
It's been a couple years. Has it been a year?
It's been like 4 months.
It's been 4 months. But like she died to protect this, and then he still got it, right? So she was protecting it, but that could be for selfish reason too. I'm trying to suss out whether this reaction is reasonable on his part. I feel like they were hanging out for a while, and that had to have been based on because he like came to her after he escaped. And she wasn't like, oh, baby, no, it's you and me, do whatever. Yes, subject has.
Or was she?
They didn't come get him, so I don't think so, right?
Who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows?
We would never know that, but I mean, like, he doesn't. There's no
we'll
sign
find out
that
in next episode.
Ugh.
So, like, our Congress, what the fuck is she again?
Councilwoman.
Is a councilwoman even a position of power?
I don't know what that means.
I feel like that's like one step above a mayor of a small town.
Of like a lemonade stand purveyor.
No, it's less than a mayor because she's like the mayor, blah, blah, blah. It's just like a bitch. Like, what are you? Well, like, oh, I'm an auditor or some shit. Like,
Councilwoman is like a state legislative position. I don't see what. I don't know. We live in Jersey. This is like New York. I still don't know what a New York council. I feel like Tony Soprano, new councilman, and he was doing stuff,
like
right?
It's a nothing position, and either Netflix does not put a lot of money into this, or it just is a shitty nothing. Because she's at like her rally, and there's like 16 people there, and for some reason that's gonna somehow. But like that rally of 16 people is gonna somehow make it so she can sell these $1 million weapons to like governments or towns or cops or whatever the fuck it is. I'm like, none of that makes me believe any of that would ever happen.
The thing at the place seemed okay, and like the press conference thing seemed okay for like a quick one. But yeah, if that's gonna be all it took to like change the policy.
Like, could you name a councilman that ever existed ever?
No,
because they're not important. Who the fuck cares?
Well, but I feel like because he even says like get all Al Sharpton on them. Like I feel like I've probably seen them giving statements like that about things that happened in like a particular area. I just don't give a fuck or whatever. Yeah,
Fuck them. But yeah, so that was her like arc for this. Is she's really gearing up, like laying it on thick about, oh, they beat our kids and now they kill our cops. We have to fucking unite. It's all Luke Cage's fault. And then Luke Cage just like walks through the rally, and everyone's like, I don't know, just a 7-foot-tall dude in a hood. No one cares. Like,
yeah, we spent that whole time like at Mystery Science Theater 3000 narrating the absurdity of that because he walks right by the girl that testified against him, or like gave a statement against him after the fucking murder of Cornell.
All the goons that are in there, like everyone who should be like on the lookout for him, like they're at a rally about him. He's on the signs that say like menace. Like,
yeah, he's literally the topic of discussion. And, like, yes, you could, like, the hoodie maybe hides a little bit, but he's been wearing a hoodie the whole time. It's, like, part of his thing.
When they were to impersonate him, they wore a hoodie, and that was I'm Luke Cage in a hoodie. Luke Cage.
Let's talk about that, because so he had the Nintendo Power Glove from the earlier reveal or whatever.
That looks cheap as fuck, and unless that's somehow hooked up, because he wore a backpack, unless there's somehow the power is in the backpack, that's the dumbest, weirdest, janky shit ever. It's like, all right, we'll glue, like, 6 rectangles to the knuckles, and put like a piece of wire here and there, and that'll be some sort of industrial punch.
Some springs from a toaster and some dental appliance.
Because it shot this guy like 20 feet based on physical impact. That, like, how?
Yeah.
How would that make your punch stronger? Unless it shot him through like electrical impulses or something, which it didn't do because they were like, it shattered his uvula or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not stressed. Well, so yes, that's dumb.
It's dumb.
They mentioned the backpack explicitly, so I assume they want us to say, oh, it must have the bat, because it even meant bzzz, it made like a noise, right? Yeah. So I feel like that was totally supposed to be that, and you were supposed to feel like you were smart for like, oh, piecing it together. But yes, it was very.
What it should have been is a piece that rested over his hand that went like cha-ching, like and like fired out to get a good punch.
Like the crossbone Wolverine pulverizer things. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and like. Again, not to nitpick, but we are going over shit. Him being like, I'm Luke Cage, or whatever.
Yeah, it sounded like I'm Rick James.
Yeah.
I'm Luke Cage!
I smoke crack! Like, it just sounded like some weird...
Luke Cage? I'm Luke Cage!
Hey guys, is that Luke Cage? I see him over there. Yeah, I'm Luke Cage.
And he punches like the most innocent-looking cop in the world while he's buying socks for his wife. Like, it's like, oh, I'm Luke Cage!
Yeah, when they cut to that cop, you were like, he's dead.
Yeah, he looked too happy.
That's hilarious, yes, because it was totally a thing, yes.
Yeah.
Something must have happened in between, though, the beginning and that part. I can't remember anything.
There's a lot of drawn-out bits. Nothing jumps to mind. The ending is on every one of the episodes is really like what gets me, and I'm like, all right, and then what happened? And then what happened? Netflix is like the master of making you binge watch. Like, we set out with the intention of binge watch, but this is the kind of shit where we're like, well, guess I'm not going to work. Not going to school today. I feel sick. All right, fuck it.
Yeah, if we're talking just Netflix in general, like Stranger Things just did the exact same thing. Where like I was like, let's check this out. Maybe I'll watch a few tonight, and I can watch a few tomorrow, and we'll get it done before whatever. And I was just like, well, I'm after the first episode, you're like, fuck, I just have to keep watching this. And here we are with this.
Yeah, and here we are. And I just want to watch the next episode. So you have anything else to say about this fucking shit?
Well, because there was some stuff that I was tracking, but we didn't really advance, because like Shades and the other stuff. I really want something to happen, but I don't think anything is now. I think it's pretty clear that Shades was not experimented on and doesn't have powers.
Yeah, unless it's an ultimate reveal for the very end, but yeah, probably not.
Based on how they treated like Elektra and some other shit, it's possible. At this point,
we got 3 episodes left.
At this point, it would even be a little weird though, because you'd be like, well, why didn't he do? I don't know, but. I hope someone has powers. If they don't, though, this is still fun.
Nah, nobody. Oh, well, we glanced over the whole thing. Like, yes, he is his brother. They went to the church. They figured out that shit. They're related. There was an affair. He's his older brother from the secretary in the church. Blah, 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 blah. His dad was a Tuskegee Airman. Founded that church.
Detail, but yeah.
Red. Because of the color of his plane or some shit. I don't know.
But yeah, so his father had a mistress, a secretary, and so he's a half brother, but he is his brother. And he says that, I don't know if the flashbacks were supposed to give us the whole picture, but he says, like, Willis hates me because our father hated that he was...
The funny thing is he didn't even like me that much.
Right. And they didn't really show his father too much, so I guess we're not supposed to focus on him. I wasn't sure.
His father will come in later with superpowers.
Well, they showed him from the back, and they showed him, like, in the background, so I'm like, is he supposed to be someone that we've seen before, maybe, in this whole mess of flashbacks and
I don't think so, because it doesn't
No, I don't think
it doesn't appear like Luke. Luke is weird because he like just like remembered this shit. Like I always think that's funny when people like something happens, like, oh my god, I remembered that person beat me as a child. Like, I guess suppressing memories is real, but you're a grown ass man. Fucking, you should remember if you have a brother.
Well, he's okay. So, like, yes, he like went back to the church and they did a cool shot where it's like this is bringing back the memories. But yeah, he said like, and who knows why Willis hates me? Like, like is he my brother? Like, how could you not? Yeah, I don't know. All right, yes, I agree.
All right, so let's see what happens behind the bar with "I got you, I got you."
How is a bulletproof man gonna get out of a building full of people with guns and keep this wounded female cop safe? I don't know. And where's Rosario Dawson? And where's Shades? Does he have ninja powers? Probably not.
X-ray vision. Next time.
Episode 11 coming up.